Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So it's been quite a while since the last video. I was on holiday in Korea and I also had 4 teeth taken out in order to start this, which if you don't recognize, this is the symbol of Invisalign. So I don't have my retainers in at the moment, otherwise there's no way I could talk properly for this video. But anyway, I'm back, and today we have in front of us another one of these videos, which is real and which is fake. Can you tell? So let's give it a go. Okay guys, so could you guess which one is real and which one is fake? Personally, I thought these bags came really close, but there was one glaring error in the fake that I can't overlook. But other than that, it's actually an amazing fake. So with no further ado, let me announce the fake. The fake is this one. So how many of you got it correct? So when it comes to these two bags, I will have to say that actually the fake has softer lambskin than the real one. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Basically, I think the fake one, lambskin, actually feels more delicate than the real one. However, I think this is also a batch thing, meaning that even within the real Chanel, some batches have more sturdy leather or more sturdy cowskin, and other batches are more delicate. So the cowskin in this one feels very much like my real Chanel bag, but the wallet on chain, the cowskin wallet on chain, it has the exact same texture. It's very, very soft, very, very sleek, and very, very shiny. So I would say that leather wise, the fake is actually doing pretty well. It's just slightly different from this one. This one has a bit sturdier cowskin than my other Chanel wallet on chain bag. So yeah, okay, but the one thing I can't get over in this fake is the flap here. So I'm going to turn the bag sideways and hopefully you can see. The side profile of the fake, I feel, is often the biggest giveaway. So if you look at the real one, they have enough material on the flap so that it doesn't look so strained, whereas for the fake one, it kind of looks a bit tight over here. There's not enough flap, so to speak. The hump is lower, but that is still a very minor point. The most major point about this is this Chanel flap over here, this part. So in the fake one, it's a lot more flimsy than in the real one. So you can already see it kind of bends forward. If you look at it from the side, I hope you can see it kind of bends forward, and when I fasten the belt, the bag, it's kind of bending in, if you can see. I hope this is clear. It kind of bends in, and I think this is the biggest giveaway of this bag. For the real one, okay, there is also a slight bend in, but for some reason it just doesn't feel so obvious. The flap is a lot sturdier, it's a lot tougher. Yeah, for this one, it's just, look at it, I can bend it. So that's not so good, because over time you'll probably become a lot more concave over there than the real one. The real one, okay, I can also bend it, but it's hard to explain to you guys. The flap for the real one is a lot firmer. When I push it like that, it only goes to this degree. For the fake one, when I push it, depending on where I push it, it kind of goes beyond the straight line profile, which is not so good. So for me, that's the biggest giveaway. Also because the leather is softer, it kind of crinkles a bit more over here, but that doesn't show that it's a fake. It just looks a bit older maybe. Bearing in mind that I got this bag like maybe 2 years ago, and this is a month old. When you look at the side wrinkles, I mean, this one has way more than this one, so that is not so great. Okay, so then next we go to the gold hardware. If you look at it, the fake one is just a slightly more yellow gold than the real one, which has a slightly more towards rose gold kind of gold. So this bag is definitely not the rose gold hardware one. This is just the normal gold hardware, but the gold is slightly more orange. This one is slightly more yellow, but it's very, very minor. Unless they were side by side, you would.
But look at the movement here. Like the reason why this is because the hardware they use is different, and maybe the leather's too thick and the hardware is bigger, that it is not creating that fluidity on the strap, which going to sometimes make the handbag falls on you weird. Versus this one, you can see same thing. This is even weird here. Look at this. If I move this, look at this, very soft, but this one's a little stiff, very tight. I think that's what it is. It's very tight. So that's definitely your giveaway, biggest giveaway on these handbags. When you get this style, just the straps, and this is the biggest giveaway because as far as leather, I mean, it's very, very hard to tell. So you're gonna have to rely on that hardware to see. Make sure you have fluidity and it moves freely versus this one's a little bit tight around the hardware. Another thing is this. So the last one I got, they got it perfect. Like this one should have some curvature so it sits better on your shoulder. And the fake one typically have either, doesn't have this curve, it's normally flat like this, or it just does not have that softness in the leather that makes it mold to your shoulder better. You can see here, this is more flat than curved. So it should be a little bit curved, and you can see the if it falls like this, but you can see this one is a little bit more flat when I hold it like this. This one you can see when I hold it, it's more curved. You see that? This is curvier, and this is more flat. And that's pretty much what I noticed quite a bit. And then the hardware, I think they did change up the hardware. I look at the lighter bags, the hardware here, this tends to be more yellow, brash gold. This one tends a little bit more orange or rose gold, but I've seen this version if I see a picture, I'll pop a picture of the authentic on this side. I've seen this color, so I think they might have changed, or they use a different type of hardware when they were making the lighter bags. But you want to make sure the hardware color is consistent, as you can see here, because this metals changes, which is what I love about these handbags. You can see here, like the hardware here is the shiny hardware silver, and then you change up to the gold hardware. And then you get here, you get like the gunmetal hardware.